Great. So thank you everybody for the joining for today. I will show you very interesting plugin in Figma because I saw that most of people are coming from the different companies and different job positions. So I will introduce you what Figma is, how to use it for the Power-Ups, what Power-Ups is, and how to combine this plugin for using the Power-Ups. But before starting, let me introduce myself. My name is Lukas Pavelka. I'm working 17 years in IT. A lot of years I worked with Java and other source codes, but a couple of years ago, we started some business called MyCondy, where I created this Figma plugin because partly I'm designing for the companies some power apps like Canvas and model-driven applications. And of course, I'm certified barista, so if you want to help with the coffee or some drink, so you can ask me. On this QR code, you will see some documentation for this design kit. You will see the MyCondy web page and some linked in information videos and manuals for all automation and design kit stuff. So as you know, Power-Apps from the Microsoft can help you to create some desktop or mobile application, some automations for your processes, where the traditional development is that you will use your Power-Apps, Canvas or model-driven, where you just create some first visualization for the customer. After that, you will show the demo for the customer for approving your screens, your logic for that. When customer is not happy with your design, with some logic inside of Power-Apps, of course, he will mention that something must be changed. Okay, so next round, you will redesign something, and after that, again, you will put your approval to the customer, and again, you will redesign it, put to the customer, and after that, your team or your project can spend a lot of time, a lot of money for you, and it's not really happy because as you develop some model-driven, it's not like easiest way how to develop something. You have to create database, you have to create some data for that, to create some application in Canvas. It's not very familiar with UX UI, so therefore if you do not know how this development low code no code in Microsoft works, then of course you can spend at the beginning a lot of time. The same for your team. So therefore I created the Figma, the design kit in the Figma, which is the plugin that helps you to import, export some Canvas applications, import model-driven application, import Power Automate. You can create some design systems for your application. Figma helps you to create all UI, UX prototyping, and you can just show the customer under one application how your project will look like, and the customer can get the link from the Figma and comment every change. Everything what you changed for your design can be at first approved by the customer, and after that you can start the development. So that means that with the design kit, the development phase will be a little bit different, where you design your screens in Figma. After that, you can send a link with the design and with the prototype to the customer. The customer just open the link. The account is not needed under the Figma, and can create as a visitor in your page in Figma and put some comments. After that, if customer will be happy with your design, you can use the design kit where will be where is the button to export this design. And after the exporting, you can use Microsoft PACK library, which helps you to package your MSAPP file, for example, and export it to your Canvas application under your tenant. Everything step by step in this session. I will show you how to create the empty project, how to export it, import to the Figma, how to redesign it, export back to your local storage, and after that pack the file and import to your Power Apps. And of course, when everything is ready, the last step, you will make a handover of your project to the customer. So the architecture for the design kit looks very easy. The first step, as I mentioned, is the Figma, which is for designing your screens. After that, you will export it to the local storage and put, thanks to Visual Studio Code, which is here, you can package it and put back to your tenant. When you want to make some model-driven application, you can just make some fake data from the different locations, like Coda, Airtable, or you can use Mokaru, everything. I will show you how to use it, what the tools are. And of course, you can also use for the importing of Canvas application from your GitHub. I have something for the exporting to your SharePoint, but as I found it a little bit, it's tricky to set up the token for the users. So therefore, after the demo time, I will show you what will be replaced by this SharePoint. Will be like much more easy for the users. The main point of this plugin is to show UI UX guys who doesn't know what the Power Apps is, how to use this Microsoft technology. And the same for the Power Apps user. A lot of people who is developing the Power Apps does not know what Figma is. So therefore, the plugin should connect both sides under the Figma and just make you familiar with the Power Apps and make you familiar with Figma, how to use the great design, which will be sexy for the customer. So this is like the small introduction what the design kit is. If you will have any questions, just stop me, raise a hand, and I will try to answer. So let's go to Power Apps. Okay, as you know, let's start with the canvas. I already created a very easy template for the canvas application. And after loading, you will see very easy design where are only two screens. So it's only like the template, which is only showing some components here. What the best practice for the Canvas application is to have some screen where you will have all design system. It means colors, fonts, so font size, everything what you can just replace for the different customers. It's great, and I am using for my customers that I'm just preparing some design system. It means one page where I put everything what they are using in their design on websites in their company. And when they will give me the colors, fonts, font size, everything related to the application, I just replace on this page everything what is needed, and will be replaced on the wall on the all design screens. So like this one, if I just replace the color for the red one, so you will see that it's really easy to change. During the time, the customer can change the face of their style, so therefore it's better to use like a design system screen. So when I just just export this very easy Canvas application, I can use the downloaded copy. When I download it to the local file, just open it. So here, so you will have the MSAPP file. If you just change it to the zip, because this MSAPP file is a zip file, so you will see in JSON a lot of codes of every labels, every button, everything is located there. So, but in the design kit, it's not needed to just unzip this file. You can just easily import. Just go to plugin. So under the plugin, you will see this design kit, the production version. When you start running this plugin, of course, you will not have this license key. So after licensing, after buying this pro version, you will get all pro stuff what is related here, like importing from the kit, some more importing data here, something for the design systems, and I guess yeah, that's all for that. But let's start for the beginning. So I've downloaded the template for the Canvas application, which is also for the free version. But in the pro version, you will have much more possibility to importing and exporting stuff, like some more components and more prefixes. And soon I will show you the list of the prefixes. So I've downloaded MSAPP file. I will import it. And you can see that two screens are imported. My plugin just recognize all styles relevant from this like design system page, where all colors, fonts, font size, and other design components are located here and relevant or dependent on the different screens. I'm just loading every screen, and if you have like the color is dependent on this one on the different screen, the design system will recognize it where it's placed, this property, and just load the color in this case. As you see, the location between Power Apps and DesignKit is not one-to-one, because Figma are using a little bit different properties than Microsoft are using in Power Apps. So it's different naming and different number of the properties which consider like the text file, rectangle, button, circle. So it's a little bit different, but I'm trying to have it one-to-one, approximately 96-98% will be the same in Figma, and the same for the export into the Power Apps. but in future will be better and better. So when I have like imported this very easy template from the Canvas application. So another way how to open this MSAPP file, it can be like relevant for your team, which more people will work on your Canvas application or model-driven application. So then we are using Visual Studio Code, where you can use the pack CLI library and just unzip your MSAPP file. So when you just use this pack canvas and unpack the canvas app, but I will just put different folder name. And now, as you see, the Canvas application was unzipped. It means that what you can see here is the source code, where is located all screens and the YAML file. This is the difference between the MSAPP, because when you unzip the MSAPP, you will see JSON files. So in future, Microsoft said that maybe the MSAPP file will be removed, and instead of that, you will use solutions. So after next part, I will show you how to get the solution file from your Power Apps. So when you open, as you see, there are packages. Packages are the components using in the Canvas applications, like the button, container label, rectangle, which means if you create some design in Figma where you will have more components, then you will not be able to pack it back to MSAPP file, because your design is including much more type of containers or type of components. So therefore, pack CLI will have an issue with that, because it's not part of your unzipped MSAPP file. So what I'm doing with that, so I'm just creating, where's the place here? No, here one, yeah. What I'm just doing here is, okay, going to the DevOps, and sorry, I had to locate the DevOps file. Okay, here is it. So for this case, just created like the Canvas template where all packages I'm putting in my unpacked Canvas application. So it means that if you have already created some deeper design with your canvas, so it means that you will have a lot of containers and other parts here, then you can just see after unzip from the pack CLI, you will see much more components under the package. So therefore, I have some template already prepared where all components are located in the package folder. So it means that here, this is like my original one, where you can see a lot of components are here. So what I'm trying to do is only put all stuff here to my template, which is unpacked here, and put it there. And after that, I can just put better design a lot of screens and to use much more prefixes and everything. So this is like the first thing what is needed. After in a couple of seconds, I will show you what everything is possible in the design kit with the components. The second thing, of course, you have something like entropy, so you can delete this folder. It's not necessary to pack it back. Then if you use like the old version of the combo box and new one, so they have different properties. So it means that properties of your components are located under the themes JSON. So it means that, for example, a new PCF component called combo box, where is this one? This is the new one. Contains very different properties here. Instead of when you use the old one, yeah, this is the classic. As you see, there are a lot of properties for the old one. So it means that if you replace the old one for the new one, then for sure, after importing back to the power-ups, you can have some errors. So therefore, the first thing how to prepare for the new one is here under the themes JSON, where you can just repair the old for the new combo box. Again, I have already prepared in my Canvas template, but if you would need help in the future how to prepare the template for your Canvas application, do not hesitate to contact me. So I will help you how to prepare the template for that, because here I have everything is already prepared for that. The same like for the JSON, where you will have all themes and all components with the name of the properties. So there you can easily just change from the old one combo box to new one. So this is the place if you will have an error. And the last thing, what is important for the Canvas application when you just putting much more graphics, much more component to the template, is here called control templates. Here you can find the all components which is recognized in your MSAPP file. So for example, in my template, you saw that I used only button and label. And if I put some table or some another stuff, then of course will not be possible to pack it, because the Canvas application does not know that you have used this component. So therefore, again, I have already prepared the template where are all components and the template using all possible parts which could be imported back to the power-ups. These three things are important for the Canvas application. And if you have something more and it's not located in your source file, in your MSAPP file, then you will have an issue with the packing. You can have issue after importing to the Canvas application that something is unknown because you used the old version of the combo box and the property is not mentioned here. So do you have any questions about the MSAPP file and then how it works and what is important for that? Or everything is clear for you? Okay, I guess yes. So then back to the Figma. I will just remove it. When you want to start from the Figma to Power Apps, then of course you need to click on the YAML. Then I have already prepared something, but I will just show you how to design. So for example, here I have application for the babysitting. I will just run the DesignKit here. And this application has already the list of prefixes, but I do not know what kind of prefixes I have. So therefore, the first step which can help you is to generate the list of prefixes. When you do this, then you will get this frame where you will see the list of prefixes. The reason for that is that I can recognize what kind of Figma part is relevant for the Power Apps. So if I use TXT or LBL or label, then I know in Power Apps that will be text input or text label. So therefore, there are a lot of components. The plan is that I will try to put more PCF components here because the Microsoft just extended with the new very beautiful components. So very soon I will put much more. So, but then I will start to design. So it means that Canvas application is starting like 46th, and I will put the components. Here on the left, on the top, you will see the kind of frames. You can see rectangle, ellipse, some lines. You can put a text. Here you can put the comments for your design. So if when I start, I will just put some text like the title. Just zoom in, put like 50. So here I have like the title. I will just duplicate it, put like description, put less size. Now I would like to add some gallery. Here you can see what kind of gallery you can put. So the DesignKit recognizes vertical and horizontal gallery. So then what I need for that one is just create the frame, another frame. And after the frame, I will just copy it from this one, like I have already prepared. So here I have like the first data for the horizontal, for the vertical gallery. And what I need to do is just prepare the name of the prefix. So I know that the prefix is gal or gallery. So then I just put just gal underscore and your name. Yeah. After that, the plugin will recognize if you use the prefixes, then after the exporting the design kit just go every object, and after that, if the object will have the prefix, will be exported to the YAML file. So it means that I have already gallery, but the rest one does not have any prefix. If I'm a lazy guy, then under the canvas, the plugin can help you to add prefixes. So it means that okay, and here there is no prefixes, and when I click at prefixes, I'm sorry, you have to select the frame, and now I have already prepared label prefixes. The same is due if you use the button. For example, I have the title. Figma is using auto layout, so it means that you will have some frame with some properties like the spacing between objects, spacing from the left side, right side, top and bottom, and you can easily like put more objects under the auto layout. So if I just copy and paste, so here I can specify if it will be like vertical, horizontal component, and easily just duplicate all objects here. So therefore, the using auto layout it's great thing. And in Power Apps convention, it's called container. This is the same like the horizontal and vertical containers in Power Apps. So this is really the same. So therefore, if I just remove and put one thing and say that this is the button, but I do not have any prefixes here, then the plugin should recognize that it's a button. So again, I need to select the frame, and as you see, the plugin will recognize that it's a button, because normally in Figma world, when we are using some buttons, then of course it's auto layout frame with some text. So therefore, as you see, it's not needed to add prefixes under stuff like the button, or if you will have any other prefixes like for the table, this one. So therefore, it's one-to-one to PCF component table. So if you have some frame where will be the table, after the export, Power Apps will recognize that in YAML will be some table component, and you will have prepared in your tenant, in your Canvas application, the table component. So this style is very easy if you have much more special project where will be a lot of screens. So the plugin will save you a lot of time for that. So you just create the design as you wish, and after that you can start to create your prefixes. If not, then you will just click on the prefixes button, and after that the design kit will prepare all prefixes for the exporting. So the same for the auto layouting. If you have frame which contains auto layout, then you will have from the list here, you will have the container. No, this is the old one. This is the new one. Yeah, here you will have the horizontal and vertical container. If your frame does not contain any auto layout, the manual container for the Power Apps will be created. So the plugin recognize which auto layout are using, horizontal, vertical, and after clicking at prefixes, you will have created the correct prefix for your container in Figma for your frame. Any questions from the audience?
Maybe I would like to ask if there is any component that isn't included in the list of prefixes, or is there everything that's...
No, there is no everything because like the new text field, new what is new? Yeah, plugin. So most of the stuff, just back to Power Apps. Here, with this preview, this is the new one. So it means that classical, where is the classical? Yeah, this is the classic. Yeah, so it means that this classic text label, button, horizontal, vertical, gallery, edit, form, no, display form is there, text input, drop down, combo box, data picker, checkbox, radio, toggles, slider. It should be there. And from the new one, I have combo box and drop down, plus table, containers, and fluid. The fluid is when you want to scroll your content under the screen. I do not know if it's here. No, it's maybe grid. No, but when you create a new screen, where is scrollable? Where is the yeah, this one? Scrollable. Here is this component is called fluid. Yeah, fluid grid. This is already included here. Plus, I have some special components. When you just use this design kit, here you can create a design system for the canvas. And when you click it on that, the new page will be created and you will have some popular colors for your design. You can use it, some typography, which is used in the UI UX world, a lot of icons, which you can use like SVG for your design. And here I have own component. The first one is a calendar. The second thing is the gallery item. This is the same what I created here. So this is the gallery item, this one. And plus I have some small template for the vacations showing, and you can use it like the original template for your designing. And soon you will see here a short calendar, which is this one, short calendar. Yeah, this one. When if you use this components, it means that I have already created the canvas design system. Now in assets, I can just import these components. So it means that, for example, calendar, I will just drag drop here. The component will be already created in your screen. What do you need to do? Because when you use the component, then it's not possible to change everything what is inside. This is something like really fixed stuff which could not be changed. So therefore, when you use for the export, you need to detach instance. After that, I can just use this already prepared prefix cal, where you can see here this one, color or calendar. And after exporting, so I will just use it. So it's not needed, the top one. And I will just use this with the prefix and select the frame. This is the next part. Then before exporting, you must validate, because as you know, in Power Apps, you cannot have the same name. So for example, here I have combo box 1. If I put combo box 1, you cannot do one, because Power Apps will say it's already used. So therefore here in DesignKit is this the same. I'm just checking everything if I do not have the same name. So if I just click the validate, here you can see there are a lot of same call text. So it means that just let me check. I will just remove something. Yeah, this is the frame 6. So you have like the button and calendar. Just validate. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I got it. What's happening here? This is a small defect, but will be repaired. But I will just use the little bit different scenario. Just put it back, and I'm trying to duplicate here. And if you see, the name is the same, and when you just put the validate, you will find the name of the same description. And if I just change it for like 46, then the validation was successful. So just ignore the defect, but I will put back the calendar here and put the last thing and export. So then the name of your frame, of course, should not include the white spaces, because the packing of the screens to via pack CLI then will have an issue with the naming, because like if you use some emojis, white spaces, or some math operation like a minus, plus, then the CLI have an issue with this. So therefore, if validation is not only the checking the names, but this forbidden signs like a plus, minus, slash, and emojis. So then I just save this in my local storage. And when I open the YAML file, yeah, so here is the calendar. So, and as you see, it's already prepared the week gallery, month gallery, where you will see the same thing what you are exporting. So when I just, I will try to packet it and show you how this will look like in Canvas. So I will just remove this one in my Canvas app. I will just put this frame 6, and now I need to go back to Canvas to the studio. Visual Studio and just put, instead of unpack, again, pack. And of course, the error will happen because I used something what is not part of that. So therefore, back to here and just used, maybe I used something wrong. Here one, yeah, so we'll just duplicate it and try to use better. Export and dash, and I hope so will work. It's funny that everything tried before this session and now yeah, this one. So this is the export. MSAPP is corrected. By the way, this is the great error, which is saying nothing. But as I mentioned, after this error, possible is that something is missing in packages, that I used component which is not here, or I did not use this one in control templates. I use some component which is not included here. So, but when I just go back to Canvas and just open my file again, so then you see, yeah, the position after importing here, it's possible that this one should be reordered in the wrong position. So it means that, as I mentioned, the size of all components will not be one-to-one because Figma are using a little bit different font size and little bit different positions of the screen. So therefore, small update it's really needed here. So when I only just you know, the resize something or small location of some part. But the important thing is here that you have already prepared the calendar, which is functional. So here you can see some SVG file. Here is the label, and I guess only what is needed here. Yeah, like the code for the changing the mount, but everything like the number, the date and week, name of the week is already prepared, and the design is already there, but only the backend is missing. But this one can save you a lot of time when you have a lot of some type of the components. So for example, if I go back, as you see, so I have like the rich text. So where the rich text, if you put here, rich text editor, you see that the component contains like the formatting and just managing your text here, just links and everything there. So therefore, I can do this the same in the Figma. So I will just use some frame where I put the prefix rich text, and after that will be exported to the canvas and imported with the correct component here. So therefore, it's much more easy to start with this Figma and put prefixes and export them. Okay. Yeah, what is really another thing, what is great is pop-up. So the same, I have already prepared something where you can use in Canvas application some pop-up. So therefore, what is needed only for there, as you see, it's a frame which is not auto layout. So only what is using there, it's already put auto layout there, but the prefix is only pop-up. And when you use it for this frame with this prefix, after exporting, the power-ups will create a group where will be located all objects here, the title, combo box, some text label, some label and button. And after the exporting, you will get the group, which you can just set up for the backend with the set variable and use like the when will be open, when will be closed. So let's just show you how it works. So I can validate it's fine. Export this dashboard. Go back here. And yeah, so in YAML, let's see. You can see there where is the pop-up. Yeah, this is the group where is prepared for your pop-up. And when I just import here and back the application again, and go back here. Yeah, as I mentioned, the positions of the components, it's different from the Figma. So only what you need to do is just reorder it to the front where I have this pop-up. And because, as I mentioned, that in Figma and auto layouts, auto layouts in Figma and containers using power-ups is a little bit different. So here only what is just wrong here, just like the assigning, if you want to have to the left to the center, so unlike the just reordering the alignment for the component. So currently everything is aligned to the center because I really do not know if you just used in Figma from the left to right or if it's already in the center. So therefore you need to just only like small alignment for your container, but the point is here that you can easily like put the variable and just on off for your already prepared the pop-up. Yeah, so as you see, it's really and will not be really one-to-one, but you will have chance to import SVG files. When I just click here, everything is already prepared here. You can have HTML divs instead of rectangle. So everything, the base components, it's imported to the Power Apps. So, and with this thing, this is easy way how to import your design from the Figma to the Power Apps. Any question for that one? I know that it's a little bit more information for that, but when you start to use it and try to use these prefixes and export import, then of course you will know how to use this plugin, which container to use, which prefix to use, how to use auto layouts. So it's not for this one session, but I will try to make better and better manuals on YouTube to how to use concrete parts for you, because it's starting to be big, this plugin. So the same for the model driven. It's really for the 1 or 2 hours, but what is really easy here, the same in the Power Apps, you can create a solution file. You can create a new solution where you can just put your model driven application. I will just use this one very easily and import. Well, yeah, this will be a very long time, but I have already prepared the application. So if I go here, I have already prepared. This is my worklog model-driven application. If I go here, I will just show you the application. Here is model-driven. This one. So where I have only one sub area, I have only one view with the one form. So, and when I export the solution file in your Power Apps here, you can just easily check and export the solution. So then I will go to Figma and import the zip file. So here I have this is the model driven, and you will have, if you use views and forms, you will get 2 screens already prepared with the model driven, where you will the same name of your data from the database which you are using in Dataverse. So the same here you can see. Plus, if you use option sets, automatically the plugin will create local variables for maybe I do not have this one, but will be already created here. So the same for the design system. When you use Canvas design system, the same here for the model-driven design system. Will be created design system colors like here, and will be created a new page where will be typical Microsoft colors for the model driven, fonts with the size, and components like the navigation, sitemap, some view or some form. It's already prepared here. So for the model driven also I'm using, if I just import it here again, I'm using here the fake generator. If you have some JSON data or XML data, you can easily just put it here. there are three options. Mockery, if you know this, I'll just show you what this look like. Yeah, Mockery can help you to generate data. When you have here on the top page, you can create a lot of columns and rows like here and export it to the format XML or JSON. And when you export this data, I will not just put 1000, but I just put 10, put to XML and generate the data. Then the data will be downloaded to your local storage. And here is the data set, and you can easily, with the design kit, put it there. So I will just open, select data, and put it there. And voila, the table will be created. So with the fake data, which means that you can replace your original one for this one for the customer. Here you can just say fill, and instead of this one, you can easily replace for your fake data. The same thing, you can do this for the coda, and the same for the error table. So everything is described here. I have already prepared the wiki page where you can see everything from the importing, validation, exporting, for the model driven, the same for the Power Automate, and for the Power BI, it's very only easy if you know that Power BI is using some canvases, backgrounds here. So you can just prepare the design for your report in Power BI, which is located here under the helper, and you can just create the background with number of columns and rows, which is presented here, and just replace your better UI of the report in Power BI. And the last thing here, if you have any Power Automate, this is in the beta version, so then you can easily just download. I have already downloaded the zip file. So here, and yeah, okay, I do not have downloaded. So then I will download something. For example, this one, some deactivate entrance. What I only need to just export the package. Just entrance, better, put create new, export, and here in Figma, I can this here, this one. Yeah, and here you will see the steps like the trigger, controls, and if you use some APIs, this is the different color. But like as I mentioned, it's in beta version. In future, I will try to make much more sophisticated for your automation. And the reason for that is that I am planning to export everything to PDF file via the plugin. And you can export to the PDF and send to the customer, or your wiki page that you have this project with this automation. So this is very, yeah, I know that time is over, but this is a really short introduction of this plugin. Do you have any questions? So if not, I will just only small sentences. What's the next plan for this year? What I will try to do is improve the importing this from the solution file. So it means that, as you see here on the plugin, you can see Canvas model-driven flow. In future, will be only the one tab where in your solution you will put Canvas model-driven some automation, and the plugin will recognize everything in the zip file and just import to your page in Figma. So it means everything. If you will have power-ups, Canvas, some power automates, then everything will be put there instead of clicking to the tabs. The next thing, what the plan is replace export, because as I said, the SharePoint is not great, and exporting to the SharePoint, you need to have like the token, and getting the token from Gov API, it's very hard and not easy for the common user. So therefore, this one will be replaced for the exporting to the PDF. So when you just prepare everything like here, you have already prepared some list of the designs. I will show you some interesting design. Where is like this one? I've already created, as you see, a lot of screens for the My HR. So therefore, if you use something like that, in future will be possible. Just select everything in frame. Just put it something like that, and the plugin will recognize all screens and put export to the PDF file. So this is the plan for this plugin. And last thing, what I'm planning to use is a better setting part, where for the importing the prefixes, you will have something like hidden objects. So in Figma, you can just, as you see, just hidden something. Currently, when you use the prefixes, every hidden objects will be removed. So therefore, in future, I'm plan to just have some toggle when you just switch on, switch off this one. The same for the at suffix. If you are using in your company some special suffixes, then you will be able to add suffixes. And if you want to use HTML instead of rectangle, because you know the rectangle does not contain the round corners, so then you can easily in future will replace the prefixes HTML instead of rectangle. So this is the plan for this year. Next year we plan much more for that. And I promise every month I'm trying to get rid of all stupid defects. So as you see in release notes, every day, mostly every day, I'm trying to improve this plugin for that one. So then that's all from my side. So anything for the sharing, any questions?
Not a question, but thank you for the webinar. It was awesome. Keep up the good work. I really like it.
Yeah, thank you. It's, yeah, you know, I'm working on that 1.5 years it's not really easy to just find one-to-one between Figma and Power Apps, but I can really promise that next year will be really tuned and will have much more functionality, and I will try to make it really one-to-one from the Power Apps. But I will see what will happen with MSAPP file, if they will destroy it or will stay. I really do not know. But during half a year, this should be something new from the Microsoft. But it's rumors or not, I really do not know.
Okay, I'm really looking forward for the next year. So.
Yeah. So thank you very much for your joining, and I hope you will buy the plugin soon, somebody.
Thank you for the presentation.
Thank you. Goodbye,
Thank
guys.
you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.